YouTube, and welcome back to part 3 of old Flads playing DayZ in Generous. Again. Now, the airfield is over there, and I quickly want to do just sort of show you a basic way of moving about in DayZ. Okay, what's that over there? A zombie. Is they me? They're probably, yeah, I think they're probably me. Hope they're me. They're going to wreck my intro otherwise. So from here, there's loads of open fields, right? And the quickest way is usually just to leg it down through the open fields. But on this server, there's 50 people. Okay, servers at capacity. So you've got to try and conserve your sort of, firstly, your energy. So you don't want to be sprinting about, because that'll make your sights go not blurry, but they'll move around a lot as you try and regather your breath. Secondly, you've got to try and stay as stealthy as possible, because you have no idea, especially from this range, if you see someone, you're not going to be able to talk to them. You've just got to make the decision about whether you need to shoot them or not. So you need to be moving in a fairly concealed way. And even this little hedgerow, okay, it's very sparse. There's hardly anything other than these bushes. That is better than nothing, alright? Over this sort of distance, it's much better than just being in the middle of an open field. So where you can, I know you're not always going to be able to, but where you can, you've got to try and stay as hidden as possible. That, and the fact that zombies don't like bushes, they're like their mortal enemies. So they'll take you to a certain extent from the zombies. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to Vybor, and we're going to see if we can find a few players. Never know, might even make some friends. Yeah, okay, we're probably not going to make any friends, but you know what I mean. I'd also like to say a massive thank you as well to all you guys. We are very, very, very nearly at 100 subs at the time of recording. I'm on 98 as of now. So I've got an idea for my 100 subs video. It's not going to be me playing a game, because although that's why I hope a lot of you are subbing, that's not why I got to 100 subs. I got to 100 subs. I'm assuming, sorry. If I get to 100 subs, it's not because of me, it's because of you guys. So my 100 subs video is going to be about thanking you. But I might update you at the end of the video about your input in that final video. But up until then, let's head down to Vybor. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. I've got a funny feeling the Mayans are full of shit. However, if on the off chance the world does end tomorrow, then quite obviously the only thing left remaining in the entire world will be the servers at YouTube. So to you survivors, I love my family, I love my subs, I love my Twitter followers. I don't love my football boots, they're uncomfortable as hell. That is all. What am I saying? That's Green Mountain just up through there. There's not really a lot up there. There's low level military, but it's never, all it's ever done, right, is just got me in trouble, because there's usually a ton of zombies up there. So what we're going to do instead is come to this deer stand, which, if I remember rightly, should be just around here. And what I'm hoping for, I'm hoping to pick up an AKN and just have a secondary, like, automatic weapon. This gun is sort of more for my middle distance stuff. The AKN is probably my favourite weapon. Well, no, the M16 with ACOG is actually my favourite weapon for just everything. But if I can find an AKM up here, I'll be pretty happy, because then I'll be very strong, even in the close stuff. When approaching these you've obviously got to take into consideration the fact there's going to be zombies there. Oh man, these are the crappiest. Fine. Down we go. Yeah, you just got to pay attention to the fact that there's zombies and they will climb up ladders. So just be a little bit careful. Now, what I plan on doing, because there's 50 people on this server at the moment, I haven't seen anyone in, well, ages. And as much as I could quite happily just run around Cherno looking for a gun, looking for a car, it's probably not as entertaining for you. So what we're going to try and do is go and find someone, see if they'll be my friend. They're probably not going to be, as we all know. And for those of you that have watched my channel, you're also going to know that I'm not the greatest when it comes to PvP in Arma 2. I killed my fair share of people, don't get me wrong, but let's just say my KD is not particularly high in this game. Not that that bothers me, to be honest. I honestly couldn't care less about KD, and that counts for any game. PTFO, man. PTFO. That's for Shogun. If you haven't checked him out, I think I'm going to link Shogun in this video. I've seemed to have a bit of a habit of linking people as of late, and I quite enjoy it. It's nice to promote other people. So I'm going to promote Shogun, because that guy plays the objective like a frickin' boss. Anyway, the next step is going to be, hopefully, Electro. 50 people on the server, noobs everywhere. Electro's got to have snipers on the hill. So we're going to go and try and find some kill-on-sight, Cossite, bandit bastards. Just a quick thing. The word Cossite, yeah, I don't really know where that came from. I quite like it though. So anyone that kills on sight in DayZ is now a Cossite. So just up on this ridge, someone has been kind enough to mark on the map, Bandit Gang. Well, we're off to Bandits. We don't like them very much. So we're going to head up there. Hopefully not get killed, because obviously that won't be ideal. But if we can take a few out, if there's more than, say, 2 up there, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. But we're going to go after them anyway. And if we die trying, well, who knows, we may have saved a few little noobs from getting killed from their spawns. If not, well, they should have learned to play, shouldn't they? Anyway, so we're going to head up this hill. Now, when running up hills, you're always going to notice that firstly the light level is awful. It's just coming up to about 3 PM that the sun's going down. Now as you're going up hills, you'll notice that I'm walking in a straight line here, and we're not going very fast. So the way to get around this is just to try and angle it as best you can. You'll sort of be going up. It might take a bit longer, but also at the same time you're a lot harder to hit. Now, just assuming that there are people up here and I do get killed, which happens quite a lot. I've been thinking about it, and I did plug Shogun's channel, not last video, the video before. I'm going to do it again because he's a top guy. But what I'm also going to do is going to chuck in a few other names as well, just so that everyone's getting a little bit of Flads love. So if you want epic, like first-person shooter action, okay, you need to go over and check out a good friend, Sniping Raccoon. I'm going to put his channel in the description along with Shogun's. And the third person that I am going to promote today is my good friend GoblinGee. Now, his channel isn't so much the modern stuff. In fact, it's not really any of the modern stuff. He is a classic old school FPS gamer, and I don't mean like Doom or Duke Nukem or stuff like that. We're talking the original Rainbow Sixes, the older Rainbow Six games, the original Ghost Recons. That's where sort of that FPS sort of all started for all of us, I think. Well, mine was more GoldenEye, but I'll cover that in another video. But yeah, if you want the old school first-person shooters, like the real games that really started off FPS in a big way. Wow, what is happening here? Then you should check out GoblinGee as well, and his channel will be linked in the description. So this is roughly where the hackers were. Wow, that is some awful graphical displays there. They've even got their own barbed wire. So are these guys actually just shooting down? You got to be pretty careful around here because of the rocks more than anything, because you can break your legs on those. But something is not right about this area. There's bodies up here. I can hear a body. I can't look down that way because for some reason the light is just absolutely smashing this game to pieces. Remember, this is a mod and it's in alpha. Okay, it's in amongst these rocks. What is going on? I apologise massively, guys, for this. It's not the film or the recording that's causing that. That is actually something wrong with the textures and the way that this game is rendering from up here. I can hear it. It's just up here. It is. What's he doing then? What did he have? Okay, so this is the first casualty. He looks like he hasn't been here very long. So we're going to take the M4, whack it in the bag, take the Stanag rounds. Come on, take M4. Take it. Right, so it doesn't want to take anything from this guy. What's that all about then? Strange. Okay, he seems to be bugging out. We're going to hopefully... Is he the only one here? Oh man, I can't deal with that horrible, what looks to be like clipping. Or tearing, but on like an epic scale. But I can't access that guy, which is a real nuisance. So what we're going to do... I don't think there's actually anyone else here. It looks like he was killed while he was up here. There's no real shot on this place. Oh, there's someone. He's sniping down. This little douche is sniping people in spawn. Can you see him? Just there. What? Got to be shitting me. Two of them? What's his mate doing? Is he lagging as well? Oh, really? Wow, fuck you, server. Fuck you. Found the bandits. Server decides to lag and crash and do all sorts of crazy shit. Oh man, sorry guys, I apologise so much. I've got to get out of here now, unfortunately, because this goddamn thing's crashing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you do check out the other guys. I apologise for this god-awful end to the video. We're going to change servers so that we can try and escape from all this. But, like I say, thank you for watching. I've been on Flads. Cheers and goodbye.